Now, oh my God. If you want to know how to become a rapper, this is essential, and this is really what kicks it off for anybody who really makes it, who is a self-starter. You need to learn how to record at home if you want to know how to become a rapper, because all of those, the skill building of recording on the mic, learning how to use the software, building your rap style while you're maybe you're not confident in the beginning, but when you're building your rap style from home, when nobody can hear you, nobody can see you writing, and nobody can watch you developing into this confident monster, because you start off like a little bit, you know what I'm saying? If you learn how to become a rapper by doing it yourself from home because you have a home studio, your style is going to be able to grow and flourish and be as unique as you want, as opposed to, let's say you go to a studio, you pay for studio time. You're paying for studio time, which is stupid, okay? Don't get me started on that, all right? Hold up. Because you can spend that money and build your own home studio and spend all the time you want doing as many takes as you want if you learn how to do it. And it's not nearly as complicated as it seems. Everything's scary at first. Anyways, look. Do it. You can be building a unique style that you couldn't build if you paid for studio time, because in the studio you have an engineer that you feel like he's judging you the whole time. You're like, oh shit, was that take right? And he's pushing you along to just hurry up because he wants to get his money and get you out of there. If you have a home studio, you can learn how to become a rapper all day long. You can test this vocal, you can test that vocal, you can scream, you can do low, you can build your rap style without being judged by anyone because you're alone, you're in your room, no one's bothering you. Come on. If you want to know how to become a rapper, go get yourself a microphone, learn how to install any type of digital audio workstation like Pro Tools, Cubase, even Fruity Loops. Just start recording on something and start building your style. That's how to become a rapper. That is how you're really going to grow very, very fast. If I hadn't started my own little home studio when I was 14 years old, I would not have ever been able to grow my style or my confidence levels outside of where I had been recording in my home. Do it. Now, here's something that's going to come into play, right? If you want to know how to become a rapper, you can mix your stuff yourself, or I'm going to recommend, yes, you learn the basics, you learn compressors, you learn equalizers and stuff like that. You learn all that stuff. I know all this stuff, whatever, but it took me a long time to learn it. And to be honest, it really wasn't worth the time investment when I could have spent that time learning how to become a rapper, okay? Do it. I'd say you find an engineer. You can record all your own music yourself, but find an engineer that can mix it and master it. It's going to save you time and it's going to sound so much better, especially at a time where you're competing with so many other rappers. If you have an engineer, you are going to sound better than everybody else. Remember, all my tips are also, I'm trying to help you get ahead of, set yourself apart from all these other wannabe rappers, okay? So find yourself a good, solid, priced engineer that has some credentials that will mix your entire mixtape or album for a really good price. Yeah. Okay, here's another huge tip on how to become a rapper. You need to learn this in the beginning, otherwise you're going to lose a lot of money, you're going to have a lot of issues, you're going to be angry at some people, and may cause you to go to jail because you may have anger issues. Not going to go into that, but here's the thing, okay? Shit. Here's the thing, okay? If you want to know how to become a rapper, you need to learn the business. This goes back to the branding thing, but you need to understand that music is a business. Come on! Okay? Now, learning every aspect of the business is going to help you get your credentials when you deserve them. It's going to help you make more money. It's going to help people not rip you off, and it's going to help people take you seriously because you understand that it's a business. When people understand that you're not a dummy and you know your stuff, they take you more seriously and they won't try to walk all over you, okay? So go learn some things about the music business. Do it. I think there's a book that I read a very long time ago, Everything You Need to Know About the Music Business. I think it's on its 8th edition now, maybe even its 9th edition. When I generally first started reading it, it was a lot of knowledge to absorb, but even having it seated in your mind is really going to pay off later, okay? Because then you go back to the book and learn even more. How to become a rapper. This is huge. You need to learn how to guerrilla market. You need to learn how to get your music out there person by person. Because remember, building a fan base isn't just about releasing music. No one listens unless you promote your music. A majority of rappers will spend 6 months working on a project, then spend 3 weeks promoting their album. Like, what? That's not how it works. The opposite needs to happen. You need to spend 6 months working on your project and then a year promoting the project. Why? That's what major labels do. They don't release an album every month, okay? Or they release an album. A major artist releases an album once every year or 2 years, and then they spend the time in between marketing it through touring, through merchandise, through radio play from the songs from it, and they focus their time doing that and then at the same time they're also making music for the next project, okay? So learn how to market music if you want to know how to become a rapper. And lastly, how to become a rapper. You need to learn how to entertain people. Become an entertainer. This is a business. This is the music industry. Be an entertaining person. Because if you're not entertaining, you're not capable of taking the attention away from the other million things people are looking at. You need to become a different person. Build your character, build your rap character, build yourself as an entertainer, because you are entertaining people. Music is part of the entertainment business. Just want you to understand that, okay? Now those are my tips on how to become a rapper. Alright y'all, you know what I'm going to do for you? I have a free sign up for you. If you sign up, I'm going to give you $30 in free products. Those are going to be 3 ebooks that are worth $10 each. I'm going to give them to you, and it's going to give you a lot of keys to success as somebody starting out in the music industry, okay? Songwriting tips, marketing stuff, things like that, 100% free. All I do, I want your email so I can send you these videos, which I'm not going to bother you. If you don't like it, just unsubscribe. No big deal. But that link is going to be below. I'm Rob Level. This is smartrapper.com. Please subscribe for me. I release videos on a consistent basis. All right? And hit me with a like and leave a comment for me. I appreciate it. And here's some more videos.
You know what I'm talking about?